Oh, hey, I'm in a jetpack. What's up, Cortex? I'm coming at you, dude. Oh, goodbye. I got a hit in. So as you can see, this is like a ow. This is like a race, kind of a race thing. You get to Cortex and spin on him. Pretty self-explanatory. Ow. Oh, I got hit by that, so I didn't get the spin on you. That's fair. Cortex, come back! My crystal! Too early. Close. So close, yet so far. Goodbye. The speed shoot. Run faster holding down R2 button while running.
You haven't seen the last of me, Crash Bandicoot.
Crash, what do you suppose happened to Cortex? And what about the Cortex Vortex? It's still up there.
Thus leading to Crash Warped. Dude, that took like a minute. Okay, here's my biggest problem. That final boss is lame. That is lame. Actually, that's like a laugh. That's like a slap in the face. I was trying to say laugh in the face, but that wouldn't have made sense. That's a slap in the face. Like, what on earth is that? You chase like, that's fine. I'm fine with that being in, but that's it. That's how the game ends. You chase Cortex with the crystal, spin on him 3 times, and then that's it. It ends? Dude, that is ridiculous. That is whack. That ending is terrible. Crash 1, at least the Crash 1 final Cortex fight was like an actual boss fight. That's not even a boss fight. You can't even die, I don't think. I don't think you're able to die. Maybe you are, I'm not sure, but I thought I got hit by a spike ball and didn't die. The worst that happens is that you get fallen behind and have to take longer to get to him. Dude, that's ridiculous. When I played this again on the Sane Trilogy, I was like, wow, that's actually it. Crash 1 actually had the better final boss. But yeah, we're done with Crash 2. Dude, that took a minute. I'm just like laughing. I was like, hey, I'm gonna have this in its own video. It took 1 minute. 1 minute. But anyway, we're done with Crash 2. We're not done with the playthrough. We still have gems to collect. But we are done with the story, so I'll talk about the game for a bit. This is the second best Crash game. This is second best Crash game without a doubt. This is my second favorite Crash game. Was my favorite before Crash 4 came out. I just really like the levels. I feel like it's a decent challenge. It's not super difficult like the first game was, but it's also like a lot harder than Crash Warped. So it's got a perfect level of difficulty, at least for me. One of the reasons why I like this more than Crash Warped is because Warped has too many like car levels, submarine levels. It doesn't feel like enough running, spinning, boxes, all those shenanigans. Crash 2 has like no gimmicks, and the gimmicks are fine for the most part in Warped, but I just like Crash 2 a tad bit more than Warped. Story's still whatever, like it's a little more story driven, not really though. It's like, hey, just collect the crystals for Cortex, and obviously turns on, like, is like, he's using them for evil. It's better than Crash 1. Crash 1 only had 2 cutscenes. At least this game had a little bit more in that department, but it's a Crash game, so you know. That's how that goes. But yeah. Levels are fine. There's not a single level I hate. Honestly, the only complaint I think about the game is from an 100% perspective. The only thing I can think of is that, backtracking for boxes. Like, when you're trying to 100% the levels, you have to backtrack for boxes. That gets really annoying. And the B levels. The Bs are kind of annoying, too. Digging it is probably the worst level in the game. It's not, like, as bad as Crash 1's worst level, but it's still annoying. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is like all the credits combined. Chat, I'm actually gonna skip it because it takes a really long time and we're not done with the playthrough. Alright, so there we go. We have defeated Cortex in a very anticlimactic way. But yeah, we have like, I don't know, we'll probably go 4 hours today. We have like an hour and 40 minutes left in stream. Give or take. I'm actually going to use the restroom really quick before we start collecting these gems. And we're going to also switch to Coco and probably play as her for most, if not the rest of the playthrough. So I'll be right back. Alright, Twitch, YouTube, I'm back. We're going to go for like an hour, another... So I would have to go for another like hour and 40 to make this 4 hours. Alright, so we're gonna try our best. Yeah, we can get most of the gems done, but we're gonna start at the very beginning. We're gonna go to Turtle Woods. Get that last box. I'm gonna figure out why I haven't gotten that last box. We're just gonna go in order of the levels to make my life easier. And we'll probably save the colored gem path for last. But we'll do. We're just gonna go in order of the levels and try our best to get all the gems. Let's go to Turtle Woods, because apparently I keep missing a box. We're gonna have to look really, really good. A final boss should pose more of a challenge? Yeah, that's not even the final boss. You can't even call that a final boss, dude. Like, I mean, obviously it's the substitute, but that's not really a boss fight. That could be like a prelude to a boss fight. You know what they should have done? Actually, while we go backtrack the levels, this is the perfect time to talk with chat about whatever. But, what they should have done was, they could have that section, right? But then once you, like, chase Cortex and get him a few times, they should transition that to a fight. Like, transition that to some kind of boss fight like Crash 1. The fact that that's it is very disappointing and very anticlimactic. It's honestly, like, kind of a point off the game. Like, I wish the final boss was a boss. It's not even a boss. That could be like an intro to a boss, probably. You could probably get an intro. Like, that could be like a little intro. Like, do that and then transition it to a boss. But they didn't do that. That's their final boss. Which is lame. It's very disappointing. That's probably one of Crash 2's flaws, honestly. That's like a flaw of the game. Because the final boss should be memorable. And it doesn't have to be super difficult. But that's like laughably easy. And also just very anticlimactic. And I get it. They were probably trying to end it on remember when Coco said like, oh, where's the Cortex Vortex? They were probably trying to end it on like, not a cliffhanger necessarily. Trying to leave it open for Crash Warped. But still, the final boss still could have been better. They could have kept that ending, but like the way, it's just really ridiculous. I'm just like, it's kind of funny that that's actually the end. That's actually the final fight. It's more funny than like anything else, and it's just really disappointing, honestly, because Crash 2 is a great game. They dropped the ball on that. What? Why? I have to die. It's just really disappointing. But, you know, it's not like a big deal, but it should. It's a flaw of the game if I had to pick something, other than the backtracking for boxes when you're trying to 100%. The Crash 1's final boss was a boss. That was a boss. I wouldn't say it was like an amazing final boss, but it was a boss fight. It served its purpose, you know? It served its purpose, Crash 1's fight. It was at least a final boss. It was fine. I didn't hate it, but I also didn't really like it, like love it that much, but it was still a final boss, and it was memorable. This one will be memorable, but because it's really funny and anticlimactic. Probably not memorable, honestly. I don't think most people remember this is how Crash 2 ends. Possibly. Like, I obviously do, because I played this game twice, so I have better memory of it, but I'm sure if you played the game once, you're like, hey, what was the final boss of Crash 2? Oh yeah, it was like that pathetic Cortex chase. So, you know. Very disappointing on Crash 2's part. IMO. Okay, I'm looking for a box in the Turtle Woods because I keep missing a box here. I need to find said box. Box, no. If I don't get the box this time, I'm actually just gonna look it up. Because, like, I've tried this level a few times and I still haven't found it. And this level's not super big. It would have to be a really devious box. I don't need to worry about this. I'm gonna get Wumpas, though, because I want to build up lives for all the death routes we're gonna do. Coco, please. Thank you. Boxes. Been looking pretty good. Oh, is that it? Is that it? I don't know. I don't remember. Ow. Get it, of course. Step on that. Alright, something kill me. I think that's it. That might be it. Oh, these can't kill me, huh? Okay. Can I find something to kill me? Alright, I'm just gonna quit then. That might be it. That might be the box. I do not. I'm gonna try running through the level and seeing if that's it, but I just do not see that. If that's not the box, then I'm actually just like... I'm annoyed, but I'm also gonna look it up. Because, like, I don't know what else it would be. At first, I thought it was the arrow box in the death route. The death route I kept forgetting or whatever. Or secret route, whatever you want to call it. But no, it wasn't. So it's gotta be that one. It's one box. And plus, I could see myself missing that a few times. Because I'm normally speeding through the level, so I can see myself missing it. Oh, we could sprint now! Dude, I forgot. I forgot Crash 2 had the sprint legs. I think that's why time trials weren't that hard. Time trials in Crash 1 and 4 are annoying, because Crash 4, you get, like, the triple spin. Which, it's not bad, necessarily. I'd rather have the sprint shoes, though. Crash 1, you get nothing. But, in Crash 4, you have the triple spin, which is like you're sprinting, but I'd rather just have the sprinting. I think Warped also gives you the sprinting, too. That can kind of help us speed run a little bit. Go. I don't like the wind. Chat, I'm pretty excited to start the next playthrough. I was thinking about it really hard because I was like, I get one RPG to start. I'm not going to take Persona 4's place with anything because Persona 4, by the time Persona 4 is done, I'll be doing Warped and I'll be doing this other new game and I'll most likely still be playing 10-2. I'll probably be close with it though. So, only one RPG started before Three Hopes, but it was a hard choice because I only have one slot. I think I did come to my conclusion. It's a game I played before, so it's not a blind playthrough, but it's going to be a good one, because it's one of my favorites. Alright, bonus board. Alright, we gotta find this turtle then. Honestly, if it doesn't take very long next stream to finish this game, like if it takes like an hour or two, we'll probably start Warp next weekend. Who knows how many gems we're gonna get today? If we get a lot of gems today, then we can like do half Crash 2 next weekend and half Warp or something. The sooner we do Warp, the better. I can pass that now? Let's go. Okay, I need to jump on you. There we go. That's gotta be the box. If that's not the box, I have no clue. Dude, I love you can just skip that section with the sprint shoes. Oh, let's go. That was the box. Dang it. Alright, that's fine. We did it, chat. Alright. 1 down, 14 to go. We are just gonna go in order for convenience. Let me double look. I have my guide here. Oh yeah, don't we need to like go back and grab... There's gems in the bonus levels, like Totally Fly and stuff. We're gonna have to go... We did Totally Bear, didn't we? We're gonna have to do Totally Fly at some point. Okay, Snow Go. Clear gem for boxes? Yeah. We need a color gem for this, I think. Most likely. Wait a minute. How do I 100% Snow Go? I have to break that. We just run through this level normally? Yo, this is fun. Cue the Kirby invisible candy jingle. Oops. Dude, Kirby and the Forgotten Land was such a fun game. It was a lot better than I thought it would be. Probably my game of the year as of now. Sprinting makes most of these levels a lot easier. Nailed it. Also, I'm building up lives by doing this, which is great. On the right path to 100%ing this level. Don't mind me, I'm going insane. Where's my exclamation point? Huh. Oh, is there like a secret passage to 100%ing this level? Maybe. Oh, it's up there. Hang on, there might be a, there's a hidden route somewhere. Alright, in that case, let's do hanging. Hard to tell which one I got, the clear gem, like box gem, or did I get the, hard to tell. 2 gems, boxes and speedrunning the level. The timer starts when reaching, oh, that's probably all the boxes. This might be harder than I thought, chat. It's hard to tell what box criteria I'm missing. Honestly, I'm fine with just speedrunning the levels for now because I'm building up lives for all the death routes. I know they're going to give me trouble. So, AMA, ask me anything. Perfect time for that. Ow. I'm dead. Goodbye. For a better time for a good old AMA. Maybe I should start with the gems that I know how to get. I don't know. Fine. We will get them all. The worst that's gonna happen is I get really annoyed with a certain death route and I'm like, hey, I'm not doing this. Probably Cold Hard Crash. I could see Cold Hard Crash being that level that I just get so bored and don't want to do it. I would really like to see 100% for this playthrough, even though I got the platinum. So I'm doing this more for the viewers in the playthrough, because I already did 100% for this game. I got a platinum trophy. It's more for everyone else watching than it is for me. Although I also don't want to back out of my word. I did say 100%, and that means... Oh, it's definitely blue gem. Did I ever explore the spout? Let's find out. Oh, this looks new. This might be it. Yeah, we have the sprint shoes, so we don't need to slide anymore. I mean, we should slide for, like, increased momentum. Oh, no. That is devious, game. It's fine. I'm amazing. I'm best girl. Hi. Any exclamations to grab? The one all the way in the end I don't know about. Oh, it's right there. Okay. There we go.